Yo, we just received some super high quality polling of Puerto Rican and Latino voters in the state of Pennsylvania only 7 days after Donald Trump's bizarre Madison Square Garden rally. Now, voters in the swing state were asked very specific questions about Donald Trump's rally, like, did you hear about the garbage comments made in New York City? How did they make you feel? And are you more or less likely to vote for Donald Trump? And the responses from these Latino voters, from these Puerto Rican voters in the swing state of Pennsylvania will give you guys a little bit of hope heading into election day. With that data point, along with the Seltzer poll, along with the New York Times Siena poll, we can create a pretty solid picture with 2 days to go. So we still have to get out there and vote. We still have to get out there and mobilize. And I'd still say Trump has about a 40% chance to win based off my intuition. But I would much rather be in the position of Kamala Harris over Donald Trump 10 out of 10 times when it comes to the polling and their mental capacity and their physical capacity and the people they surround themselves with. But I want to show you some clips of Donald Trump. I want to break down some of these polls and boost our pro-democracy candidate Kamala Harris along with Barack Obama. Plus, Pete Buttigieg did a hit on Fox News. It was great. But let's start with the end of Trump's rally in North Carolina where he just ran out of steam.
And together we will make America powerful again. We will make America wealthy again.
Notice he gets tired.
We will make America healthy again. We will make America strong again. It's going to be so strong. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again.
This dude is on autopilot, about to go to sleep, just slurring his way through. Just listen.
And we will make America great again. Thank you very much, North Carolina, and God bless you all.
I'm not liking this all-black, dark MAGA suit that he has on, but that brings us on to Pete Buttigieg talking about this clip on Fox News immediately after, and I love seeing Buttigieg go on Fox.
You have reached and reach out to Republican voters and conservatives. You've been in Midland, Texas. That is not generally seen as a blue wall bastion. You've even reached out to a number of other conservatives. When Elon Musk was critical of you, you personally called him. He was impressed by that. I don't want to get into the details. But you've done this a number of times. Unfortunately, Kamala Harris has not, Mayor. And I don't know what the final results will be. But do you think that's something she'll regret, that she has not done enough of that?
I'm not sure I can agree with the premise of that question. I mean, she pledged to include Republicans in her cabinet. I'm not sure I've ever seen a Democratic candidate do that. She has invited prominent Republican elected officials to campaign with her on the trail. I don't think you see that a lot.
But she also called him a fascist, right? She also called him a fascist. That's no way to break bread and make peace. Right?
Well, she said, yeah, She said that she did not disagree with his chief of staff, who said that, somebody who knows him well. And again,
do you think,
Mayor,
that Donald Trump is a fascist? Do you think he's that?
I don't think General Kelly is wrong. He knows Donald Trump much better than I do, and I would not contradict General Kelly in his assessment of his former boss. Look, we've never seen a president have his own chief of staff or his own vice president not support him. And by the same token, we've never seen a Democrat have that many Republicans who do support her. But I think the most important thing is the difference in the closing message between him talking about turning guns on people who disagree with him and her saying that if you're a Republican, you will have a seat at the table in my administration.
Very well said from Pete Buttigieg. He always kills those media hits. I really quickly want to point out YouTube is glitchy. I keep getting comments that say, I've been watching you for a while now, but I didn't realize I never even subscribed. I just subscribed now. So make sure you subscribe below. And this brings us on to today, where we got some final Latino polling, some key polling. Now this first one says, key final Latino vote polls in order of recency. Today, in the New York Times, Harris 56% to 35% Trump nationally. If that is true, it won't even be close. NBC News, 53% to 44%. If Trump has 44%, it's a little bit closer. ABC News, 64% to 34%. That is a blowout, but this is the big one. This is the big one that came out today in Pennsylvania. And I do want to say, I never want to give you guys a misleading vibe and say that it's going to be a blowout. We're about to walk in and cream Donald Trump. No, it's going to be a close race. All of the polling is all over the place. We really don't know. We have to turn out on Tuesday if you haven't already voted. Who's voted and who hasn't voted? Let me know in the comment section below. So Carlos Odillo said, final Univision poll in Pennsylvania has 64-30. Among Puerto Ricans, 67-27. Trump holding only 82% of his 2020 voters. Only 82% of his 2020 voters in the swing state of Pennsylvania. That is catastrophic. The garbage broke through. Voters heard about it and don't laugh it off. 69% of Latino or Puerto Rican voters say it was more racist than humorous, and 67% see it as a sign of Trump's racism. Let's dig into this. So, this question in particular asks, when it comes to the remarks made by Donald Trump and others at the Madison Square Garden rally, for each of the following, please say how much you've heard about that remark specifically. Number 1, a remark referring to Puerto Rico, as a floating island of garbage. Heard a lot, 59%. Heard some, 17%. Heard a little, 13%. Heard not much at all, 12%. That's really good right there. Not the fact that that was said, but the fact that Latino voters, Puerto Rican voters, are listening to this. They understand what is happening according to this Univision poll. At the same time, Donald Trump attempts to recover his Latino support with desperate Pennsylvania rallies. The Republican presidential candidate surrounded himself with Latino surrogates in Allentown, Pennsylvania, as he weathered the scandal. So transparently desperate, the Republican candidate Donald Trump has made an appeal to the Latino stronghold of Allentown, or at least tried after his disastrous, controversial rally in New York's Madison Square Garden. The Tuesday evening event came as Trump continues to struggle with the fallout from the New York rally, where a comedian compared Puerto Rico, of course, to a floating island of garbage, and now we have seen the Puerto Rican vote crater for Donald Trump. Now, I want to show you this. Journalist Aaron Rupar just said, if you switch between Donald Trump's rally going on right now and Kamala Harris's rally going on right now, it's the difference between a dystopian reality and an amazing future. Which one should we start off with? Let's start off with Donald Trump's, and then let's go to Kamala Harris's.
You know, Venezuela 18 years ago was a thriving country. They had elections, they had everything, and then one day it went bad, and the same thing happened there as happened here. Same kind of scum that we have to deal with all the time. Guys like Adam Shifty Schiff.
Okay, so he just called Adam Schiff scum and made up a nickname for him. Let's quickly flip over here.
We like hard work. Hard work is good work. Hard work is joyful work. And make no mistake, we will win.
Energetic, a lot of energy. Let's see the energy here, or lack thereof.
Can you believe it? Fake investigations all the time. The use of the FBI and the DOJ to go after their political opponent who's kicking their ass. Isn't that great?
When does that ever happen?
But our nation will be look, we're going to be dominated by this migrant invasion soon. And if Venezuela.
And then let's go back to VP Harris.
And we will win,
Just taking it back.
and we will win, because here's what everyone here knows. When you know what you stand for, you know what to fight for.
Boom. And she was just taken aback by all of the energy in the room right there. She also posted this earlier today, which I think is worth promoting. She said, I will legalize recreational marijuana, break down unjust legal barriers, and create opportunities for all Americans to succeed in this new industry. Let me know if you guys support that in the comment section below. I know that Michigan's economy, for example, Colorado's economy, for example, all of these states that have moved towards recreational marijuana have gotten a huge boost in their economy. Not only due to the revenue that comes in from the actual dispensaries, but there are small towns in Michigan that have been completely revamped due to dispensaries being placed there, and then boom, they build a McDonald's, boom, they build a Taco Bell. There are towns that are being completely rebuilt. It is a net positive. Let's check out Barack Obama giving his speech, but first, I want to show you what Donald Trump has been posting on Truth Social, because it's not quite the sign of a steady campaign. He posted posted a few hours ago, heading to Kinston, North Carolina, before his disastrous rally. Big crowd, polls are looking great. MAGA. The way that he keeps inserting into his sentences how great the polls are, you can tell he's very worried. He randomly just said in all caps, "I love Truth Social." What an extraordinary use of dwindling campaign time, promoting Truth Social. He then said, "I haven't seen the Drudge Report for years, but everyone tells me it's doing really badly." I mean, I don't know what this guy's yapping about, but either way, a lot of the polls are looking even over the past few days. It's just back and forth. Harris +1, Trump +1, Trump +2, Harris +2, back and forth, back and forth. But if that Seltzer poll is any indicator, then we are in a good position with elderly women, with independent women, with young women, with white and black women, women of all races, and hopefully the Puerto Ricans can bring us home. Now here's former President Obama speaking today in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Let's talk about health care. If you ask Donald Trump what he's going to do to make health care more affordable, he's got one answer, and that is repeal the Affordable Care Act. And he's not by himself. The other day, the Speaker of the House, the Republican Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, said there would be, quote, no Obamacare if Trump wins. Now, do not boo. Vote. Now, neither of them can really explain why they want to end it, except for the fact that I did it. The problem they have is, guess what? The Affordable Care Act works. Almost 50 million people have gotten health care because of it. Another 50 million have the security of knowing insurance companies can't deny them coverage because of a pre-existing condition. The more people benefit, the more popular it has become.
Boom, and I have family members that rely on the Affordable Care Act. I want to end this off with a clip of Donald Trump forgetting he is in North Carolina. Maybe I'll make a video about this later because he's been showing a lot of signs of cognitive decline like this.
But we have great Republicans running, and you have one of the best of all right here, David McCormick. You know that. Where's David? Is he around someplace? You know, we just left him. He's a great guy.
Yes, that is Donald Trump in Kinston, North Carolina, giving a shout out to Dave McCormick, who's running in Pennsylvania. I'll leave you off with that. There'll be more videos tonight. Subscribe. I'll probably go live. Have a great rest of your day, and peace out.